What's up everybody, welcome to Moto. Today we're going to be changing out the bar end weights in hopes to remove some of the vibrations from the ape hangers on the boss. Check it out. Okay, so we're on the boss right now, and I don't know if you can see how much the cables are vibrating, and of course the mirror. This is pretty much at a cold start. You can see the lights and everything just vibrating the hell out of the bike. When I tend to ride it, especially with the passenger in the back, I get a ton of vibrations through the thing, and it's like very fine vibrations which are really annoying. And because my hands are up at the top, my wrists get really numb. So today we're going to try to replace these guys with some aftermarket ones that I've gotten, which are these guys. So I couldn't find anything that's, you know, a really good fit, so I bought these ones, which are meant, I believe, for a Hubavenska. But either way, the important thing was that they are significantly heavier than what I have on here. So these little silver chromey bits, those are the actual weights, and these ones, you can tell they're significantly bigger. While these ones, along with the bolt and everything else inside, weigh about 140 grams. These, just the weight is 280 grams. So that should definitely take away some of the vibrations. So now we just have to take these guys out, which is just a simple Allen key, and then readjust things from there. So let's do that now. All right, so this is the weight from the left side handlebar. And you can see it's just the weight with the bolt and these spacers on the inside. So we have, come on, the rubber spacer with the nut, a metal spacer, another rubber spacer, the bolt, and the weight. All right. So with the new stuff, we have the weight and the bolt. Now these bolts that it came with are significantly shorter, so I'm not going to be using these. I'm going to be using the old ones. And in terms of comparison, you can see the weights are quite substantially bigger. Now, one thing that I did notice though is that the diameter of these is slightly smaller than the diameter of these, so they will look a little funny, but whatever. Okay, so let's get the bolt in. Now that doesn't leave enough space to put all three of these things, so in order to make sure that we have enough leverage on the inside, I'm just going to use the two rubber ones. That's like so. And now we're just going to put it back on the handlebar. Alright, so we got the weight, shove it back in there. And this is what I meant by it. It looks kind of funny because there's this little gap here. But you know what, if it eliminates the vibrations, I don't mind it. And now we just tighten it. Not too much, just enough to keep it in there. And there you go, that's our new weight. Now let's do the other side, and this should be pretty good to go. Well, the left side didn't matter too much if you tighten it a lot. The right side does, because if you put it too far in and you tighten it, your throttle doesn't turn back. You have to like manually turn it back. So need to make sure that this one is just far out, or just out enough so that the throttle can spin freely. There we go. And now we can tighten it. So let's tighten that up and give it a test. Alright, so the new weights are on. As you can see, it looks a little silly with this, but either way, it's blacked out. Can't really tell the difference. This one's everything's in there. I mean, cables are still vibrating, so I need to test ride it to see how it is under load, but right now it looks a lot better. So let's take it for a ride and see how we feel about it. This was a quick episode. We switched out the bar and weights on the ape hangers. I just did a quick test drive around the parking lot over here, and there's a significant difference. Under the load while the bike is running, it is completely smooth. There's no vibrations whatsoever. So I'm excited for that. It definitely should make for a much smoother ride and no sore hands anymore. So that was it. Make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications when new videos become available. Check me out on Instagram at balconmoto2018, and make sure to check out balconmoto.com. Also, make sure to tune in for the coming episodes for the Cafe Saber, as we are going to be replacing a good portion of the front components. And thanks for watching. See you next time.